Someone tell me why Coach is trying so hard to reach into my pockets this summer. I mean, summer is expensive enough already as it is. There's so much to see, places to go, and now Coach is adding new bags to buy to that list. I really cannot deal. This week alone, we've seen 3 different drops, 2 from the retail store and 1 from the outlet. So at the retail side of things, the full price store, they've released a new color and a new collection. And then at the outlets, the much awaited Coach X Peanuts collection is released. So in today's video, I'm going to be taking you guys through all of these 3 latest drops, what I think about the items, my top picks, all the details including pricing, and what I may or may not have already purchased from the Peanuts collection. Hi guys, it's Tammy with YellowSparksJoy. Welcome to my channel. On this channel, I like to talk about fashion and lifestyle, particularly handbags. So if you like those kinds of things, make sure to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the tiny notification bell beside the subscribe button so you can get notified every single time I upload a new video. Like when I upload my unboxing of what I snagged from the Peanuts collection, you want to make sure that you're subscribed so you can get that notification. It is completely free. So let's start first with the Summer I Turned Pretty collection at the full price retail store. Now, according to the website, this is called the Summer in Bloom. It is a campus ready collection for taking on life's moments with confidence. I'm thinking kind of like back to school, to capture the Gen Z audience. Designed for a collaboration with the hit show The Summer I Turned Pretty on Prime Video, starring Lola Tong. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I have not seen the show. If you've seen it, let me know in the comments below if it's good. Apparently, the final season is airing July 16th. So let's see the beauty in this collection. Now, the bags in this collection are from both the Coach line and the Coachtopia line. They are sustainable line as well. So we have backpacks from Coachtopia. This is actually a very pretty blue, priced at 375 Canadian dollars. All the pricing I'll be mentioning today will be in Canadian dollars because I am on the Canadian website. Then you have the OG Tabby style in this chalk white. Now it's your regular Tabby clutch with a twist. The twist here is that there is a daisy bag charm on the side of the bag, and you would see this as a pattern throughout the entire Summer I Turned Pretty collection. So if you don't have a Tabby clutch already, this might be a good time to pick this one up if you want it for the charm. Like it already comes with a charm, so you don't have to buy the charm separately. Along with the daisy charm, items in this collection would also have a special hang tag customized for the collection itself. Then you also have the Tonlock backpack. I actually have always loved this Tonlock backpack. Again, not a new style, not a new bag, but it does come with that special hang tag and the special charm, the daisy charm. I actually quite like the daisy charm. It is so pretty. And I'm very happy that Coach has done this daisy charm on its own. So if you don't want to buy an entire bag, like if you already have the Tabby clutch or the Tonlock backpack, you don't want to buy a whole new bag just for the charm is available on its own at 120 Canadian dollars in silver and in brass. Love the brass one. That one is actually like, do I want to get it? Do I not want to get it? But I really like the back charm. It's so dainty, so pretty, so girly. They've also released a peach charm, and again, this is very Gen Z targeted, but if you do like peach, it's here. It's orange. Not my top pick. However, one of my top picks will be the Dinky. I like the Dinky bags. They're classic. They are east-west. The leather is always top quality when Coach does the Dinky. It is an archival style and it's just easy. One compartment and you're done. This is the smallest Dinky size. I think it's like the 17 or the 12, something like that. But this is a tiny one. It does, however, have the Summer I Turned Pretty features. I'm not seeing the daisy on this one on the website. I hope that they have it in store, but I'm not seeing the daisy, and so I'm not seeing why it is part of this special collection. Maybe the pictures are a bit deceiving. That happens sometimes. And then we see the return of the pillow bag, and I'm thinking they threw this one in there again because of their target audience, Gen Z. This was really huge when it was released. What is it, 5 years ago now? How long ago has the Tabby initially released? It seems like so long ago, but yeah, Pillow Tabby in this beautiful vivid pink. I think it is actually a very beautiful color. Again, this is the smaller size pillow tabby. You can see the hang tag here, the summer I turned pretty, and then it has that daisy charm. This one is in the silver hardware, so it comes with the silver daisy charm, and it's priced at 480 Canadian dollars. So all of these prices in US will be a little bit less, so keep that in mind. And then you have some of the Coachtopia items in cloud blue, in pink. There's some with cherries on them, and they're really cute. Again, very girly, very summery. So definitely I can see how this would go with the show, although I've never watched it, but from the name of the show, from the title, I can tell this collection definitely gears towards whatever that show will be about. I think my favorite, my top pick from this entire collection will be the bag charms. So girly, so feminine, so up my alley, so dainty. They have this infinity bag charm. I do know from someone who has already purchased it that it doesn't come as pictured on the website. The entire thing is silver. The heart is the only thing that is brass. Everything else is silver. My favorite has to be the seashell. Looks so gorgeous. Like, this is something I feel like I want to buy. Both the front of it, the back of it, so good. And then we've talked about the daisy in both variations, the brass and the silver. And then you have the peach. So top picks for me from this collection, I would say all of the bag charms. They're absolutely adorable. And then for bags, I would say the pillow tabby, just because of the color. It's cute, it's girly, it's feminine, it's fun, it's summery. And that is exactly what this collection is trying to portray. Now, let's go to the second drop at Coach Retail this week. And this is my favorite. It is not a new collection. It is not new bag styles. It is a new color, and it is the color warm brown. When Coach started doing more suede 2 years ago, I was very happy. I love Coach suede, and that's one of the reasons why I made my made to order rogue in suede in 1941 red, because this was the only thing that was really available to me in suede at the time. There were not very many suede bag options that I liked, and so I decided to make my own, and I did that with my made to order rogue. Last year, however, they did release the fringe collection in suede, and I picked this one up because I did like this color, this shade of suede, and this one is in the color peanut. So I thought this color peanut was really nice. They also had the cedar as well last year, and I thought of the two colors, the cedar was a better option for me. I do, however, like darker shades in colors generally, and in suede, I feel like a true suede is darker in color. So I'm very happy that they've now done this warm brown. I think it is such a beautiful, such a rich color, especially in that material. If they had done it in leather, I mean, it would just be like the maple or one of those other chocolatey type colors. Nothing special about that, but for me it's special because they have done it in suede, and all the bags they have brought it in, guys, it's like Coach looked at their market report and they're like, okay, these are our top bags, so we're just going to give you guys everything except one. Let's go through it. So we have the Chain Tabby, love. I've tried it on in store, beautiful. This will be my top pick from this warm brown colors, just because I love the style, I love the chain. But in suede, it doesn't slouch as well as in leather, which for me will kind of like be maybe not in suede for me, but it is a gorgeous style bag, and this is a beautiful color. Next, you have the Brooklyn. I know a lot of people are going to like it in the Brooklyn just because the Brooklyn is a favorite style. It is a hobo, and a hobo in suede is always nice. Like, it goes with that whole boho theme. It goes with the festival vibes, that kind of thing. So I feel like a lot of people will like it so much more in the Brooklyn. Both the Brooklyn and the Chain Tabby are priced at 595 Canadian dollars. Then you have the Tabby shoulder bag. For some reason, like the regular quoted Tabby, for some reason, I think, and this is just my opinion, that this one might not do as well. I'm not sure that there are many people who would like the Tabby in suede, but that's just a guess. We can only watch and see how well this bag does. So they've done it in both the 26 and the 20. The Times Square Tabby is currently on sale, and they have all four colors available on sale, which leads me to think that they may be discontinuing the Times Square Tabby. That's my guess from what I've seen in the past, and they haven't released it in this color. They released it in denim, which was the last kind of like color drop that they did, but now we're not seeing it in suede in the warm brown. So I don't know, that's kind of sad for me, just because I do love the Times Square Tabby. Next, we're seeing this color in the Empire bags. So in the Empire 40, very pretty. This one, I think for the 40 will be nicer than the leather, because the leather is very heavy. Suede tends to be a little bit lighter than leather. Suede is still leather, so you still get that weight, but this in the 40 I think is a good choice. And then you have the Empire Carryall 34. This might be my second favorite after the Chain Tabby, just because it is on trend, it is sleek. When I saw someone wear this bag, it just looked so nice and it made so much sense. And I just like that style. I like that shape. You know, I like East West bags. I love East West bags. So the Empire Carryall in suede just makes so much sense for me. And then they've also done this warm brown suede in the Gramercy totes. The Gramercy I like. It is light, it is easy, it's a tote. Throw in all your stuff. It has that nice shape shifting ability. It might not be the best work bag if you're thinking of using it for work and you carry a laptop, because it will weigh down in that bag, and the leather of that bag is very light. It's a lightweight bag. So if you don't carry laptops to work, then it'll be a good work bag depending on what you carry. It'll make a nice tote regardless. I do like this bag. This is another one that I tried in store and I was very happy with. Now let me just quickly mention a few new colors that have also been released. We have the cream. I'm not sure how I feel about this cream. I know this will not go with my skin tone at all, but there might be someone else out there who will really love this color. It comes in the Brooklyn, it comes in the Tabby, and a couple other handbag styles as well. They've also finally released the Brooklyn in the Merlot. We saw the Merlot in the Empire last year, and I'm not sure if there was any other styles that came in the Merlot, but we definitely did not get the Brooklyn, and I'm sure there's a lot of people that are happy that they finally done the Brooklyn in Merlot. I also mentioned last week some new styles that they have released along with the warm brown and the summer I Turned Pretty. They released the Cube Rogue, they released the Jonies in the different sizes, and if you are subscribed to my channel, you would have seen my post about it immediately it dropped. So that's another reason why you should subscribe to my channel, because you could get all of that information as soon as it happens. Now, of all those new styles, I'm just quickly going to talk about the Rogue, the Cube Rogue in the size 20. I love a 20 size bag. You know, I love medium size bags, and I think a 20 is a nice in between. It currently comes in black and in maple, both with silver hardware. So all my silver girlies, you should be happy about this. I need to see this one in person, because on the website it just looks to me like a doctor's bag without the round edges, right? It looks very functional. It doesn't look very stylish, but I can guess that the quality will be great because it is part of the Rogue family. And I love the fact that they've done the clochette. They've brought the clochette back with the hang tag, whereas on the regular Rogues, they took away the clochette. Also, the Rogues are being discontinued. I believe I've said that before. So happy to see another style, a new style of Rogue in the mix, and the clochette back. So let's see where Stuart Vivers is heading direction wise when it comes to the Rogues. Okay, now let's talk about the Peanuts collection released in Canada July 27th. That is the day I am filming this video. So it's released here. Like I said, it will be released in the US on July 2nd. It has been in Asia for the longest time, so we've already seen pictures of many of the items, and I previously did a video talking about that collection. I will link that below if you want to go and look at that. The good thing is it's available at both the retail store and the outlet store. So since I'm still on the retail website, let's look through what they have there for Peanuts. They have the Tabby with the comic strips on it. They have the Rogue, which is interesting to see the Rogue here with this new collection. They have the sneakers. They have the cargo tote. Very beautiful color. I love this color in the cargo tote. They have ready to wear as well. We can see some t-shirts, signature C sneakers. So if you don't want the white sneakers, you have the signature C option. They have a sweater, they have slides, they have small leather goods to go with your bags, or if you don't want a whole bag, then you can buy just an SLG. And I like that they've done everything in chalk and in brown. Let me see what the actual names of those colors are. So I'm sure it's chalk and not like a bright white. Yeah, so it's chalk, and then the brown is hazelnut, which is a new color. We haven't seen that before, so it'd be interesting to see how this compares to maple and to warm brown. I'm hoping I can get to the Chinook Mall store soon to see all of these bags in person and give you guys what I think about the color comparison. Now on the outlet side of the divide, I believe that's where you have more of the fun releases that make up part of this Coach Peanuts collection. You have the City Totes with Snoopy all over it. So there's two City Totes, the one with Snoopy and Woodstock, and you see that in a couple other styles of bags and SLGs, and it comes with the signature C on the background, and then you have the patches. So they've done the patches also against the brown signature C canvas, and that also comes in a couple of styles of bags and SLGs. They've also really gone like to town with the Terry. Currently the Terry, I believe, is one of their highest selling bags. tied with the Rowan, and I believe that's because of the reintroduction of Coach to Gen Z market. So the Gen Zs really like the terry. What I don't agree with is the pricing. So for this, the regular terries are 250 Canadian dollars, and then for this peanuts collection is 294, so basically $300. When did the terry get this expensive? For someone like me who has always loved the terry shoulder bag from the time it was released, I can't even remember how much my original, the very first terry I bought cost. If I find it in my receipts, I'll put it here. But it's crazy to see how expensive the terry has gotten. $300 for an outlet bag. The leather is still the same. The hardware is still outlet hardware. The interior is still outlet interior. I don't know. I know they're trying to move into the direction of one Coach or Coach One, but they need to up the quality at the outlet before they up the prices. That's my opinion. But anyways, let's go on. They also have this print that says happiness is having a great friend. And so you have that on some SLGs as well. We can see the Snoopy on the signature brown in the Rowan. I did see on the Asia that they had the Rowan with the patches on them, but they don't have that on the Canadian website, and my SA confirmed that they didn't have it in store either. So fingers crossed that it comes out later. Maybe they just haven't gotten the stock yet in North America, but I really like that one, and it's definitely on my wish list. You have the City tote in the mini size as well. All the terries, like I said previously, so the terries come with different characters. You have Franklin, you have Peppermint Patty, you have Snoopy, Charlie Brown, Linus, and Lucy. Let me know if you grew up reading Peanuts comic strips. Let me know which character was your favorite. Other items available in the collection are bag charms. They have bag charms with the different characters on them. Then you have like a metal Snoopy and a plushy Snoopy as well. You also have a big plush Snoopy that is just a collectible. Then you have wallets, card holders, corner zip bracelets, ready to wear. There's this really nice blue collared shirt with Snoopy on it in the men's collection that I think is really cute. And then you have slides. We've talked about the shoes as well that are available both at the outlet and the retail. It's the same shoe. And then you have a bag, which is the satchel crossbody. We first saw this bag with the straw collection, and we're seeing it now again with the peanuts collection in two colors: the bright coral multi with Lucy on it and light gold hardware, and then the hay multi with Charlie Brown on it and silver hardware for $294. Again, what is it with this price? 294 Canadian dollars for this mini bag. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about these new drops and their prices and the colors. Which one are you eyeing? I said I was going to mention that I had purchased one. I purchased a terry. That is much I will tell you. As much as I am upset about the price, I jumped on it. I purchased a terry because it's a terry. I love terries. I love peanuts. And I purchased one of my favorite characters, so I'll let you guys guess in the comments which one it is. And I also purchased some SLGs as well, so unboxing coming soon. Make sure you're subscribed so you know when I upload that video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, and share, and I will see you in this one. Bye.